Andrew Lawyer had it all, healthy in his early 50s, a wife, a family, a successful business working as an expert witness, an engineer doing accident or incident reconstruction in civil and criminal cases, a man with plenty of time for his hobbies, including playing tennis and being very involved with the Tallahassee tennis community. The question is whether Mr. Andrew Lawyer threw it all away. You see, Andrew was involved in a fight with his adult son, who still lived at his home, at Andrew's home. They were fighting over the son's dog. The fight concluded with a Smith & Wesson going off twice and a bullet striking Andrew's son in the face, causing severe injuries. Did he throw it all away?
Thanks. Absolutely. Anything else for you?
No, that's
Okay,
it.
just let us know.
Thanks.
AJ, do you mind if if one of our crime scene detectives takes current photographs of you, just to see any injuries and anything like that? Do you have bandages in your mouth?
I don't know if they're bandages, but they're like sutures.
Oh, that's
I don't
fine.
know if they
That's
took them
fine.
out or not yet.
That's okay. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. Thank you, sir.
Hey, how are you? I'm Chris Smith.
Andrew, AJ.
Hey, nice to meet you, sir. You mind if I take some photos of you? Alright. I know you've been through a lot. What I'm going to do is just ask you to stand here. Alright. Alright, I'm going to take it like this, and if you just keep turning, and then we'll do that. So get your whole body, and then you keep your hands out. Okay, get to the side. Alright, stay there. Okay, turn to the wall. Okay, turn towards me. Other side. No, just, I'll take your other side. Hold on. Okay. And then your injuries. Okay. And then you have any other injuries?
No, it's just from surgeries. I have a feeding tube and a truck.
Okay, you want to pick up your shirt? Yeah, if you don't mind. Okay. Alright, sir. That was to help you breathe when you're doing the surgeries. Okay. Alright. Is there anything you need from us?
Not right now.
Alright, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
You still doing okay? Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna read this and just have whatever follow-up questions I have, I'll ask you. And I apologize in advance because I know you're probably still sore. Are you okay to talk? Okay.
I've told this story like.
I'm sure you
how many
have.
times.
Okay, all right.
Halfway through that paper, you're gonna be like, why didn't he just wait on the sheriff?
Oh, no, that's okay. That's all right. Okay, so he called the sheriff's office before the shot was fired. Okay.
And what's crazy though is I started to walk to my room before he called the sheriff. And I was like, how am I being threatening and belligerent when I was literally walking to my room?
Okay. So you had never physically
I didn't
challenged
touch
him?
him. He tried to punch me in the face though.
And then your mom got between y'all?
I was like this and it like clipped me.
Oh, so
I've
he
been
did
punched
tag
harder.
you, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been punched harder.
Okay. By him?
No,
Oh, okay.
I do fighting sports and
Oh,
karate
okay.
and taekwondo. And all that,
Okay.
so.
All right. So, okay, let me just finish reading.
I have been hit by him though,
Okay.
countless times.
Okay.
If you want to hear them stories.
I may get to that in a second. Yeah, but I'm more concerned about this event.
It's a back.
Yeah, this is I've already read the other side.
Oh goodness.
Wow, okay. All right, so I'm gonna get some clarification. I'm gonna just go through this. You've already answered quite a few questions. Let me real quick, how tall are you?
5'9".
And how much do you weigh, if you, approximately?
But when the event happened,
Yeah.
like I was 180.
Okay. And so specifically, I'm gonna try to ask as many like yes and no questions as I can. Specifically, when he started walking away, did he say anything about getting a gun or?
He got super quiet, and it was like you knew he has like. It's like he wasn't here anymore, like, cause he stopped talking to me. Like he was talking to me before, and then when I was like, he just turned away and just started storming off.
Has he ever done that before?
Yeah, to like my mom and stuff like that when they had their domestic disputes and things like that. But as soon as he started walking away, I could see him through the door, like searching through his top drawer. It's not like he like closed the door behind him and unlocked it and just laid there.
Okay, so the door was open.
Mhm.
Okay.
I could see him searching through the top drawer because you know there's that 3-step rule when it comes to guns.
Yes.
You gotta be able to go get it, load it up, and shoot,
Okay.
and go to the person and shoot. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So did you know where the gun was stored? And you knew it was stored in that dresser?
I knew it was stored in his room.
In
I
his
didn't know where it was exactly stored because the last time my mom said she was making a bed, it was under their bed mattress
Okay.
because they have like a wooden understand.
Mhm.
So it was there. She said the last time she made the bed. But the last time, like me and him was actually talking, he
Mhm.
showed me where it was because he went out of town.
Mm.
So he wanted me to like cover the house and make sure everything
When
was okay.
when was that?
Well, he went on like a business trip and he had like a tennis tournament and mom went with him too. So I was like watching Queen, Lila, and the whole house.
Was it months ago, years ago,
it was
months
like,
ago?
it was months ago, it
Like,
was years ago
How,
because
how many months ago?
maybe like 7 or 8 months.
Okay, so
Because I
that's-
knew he had guns
Right.
because my granddad gave
Him, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so 7 or 8 months ago, he shows you where the gun is.
Yeah, he like
And-
mentioned that they're in the dresser if you need any.
Okay, and did he show you where it was, or did he just
He
mention?
just told me.
So you didn't actually see it. He didn't show you, but he said it's in the dresser.
The only reason I actually knew it was in the dresser because I used to be growing out twist, right?
Mhm.
So he had like, I knew he had bandanas in
Mhm.
his top drawer. So when I went to the top drawer to find one of his bandanas that I used to always wear, and I looked and I was like, oh, that's granddad's old gun. And I
Okay.
just took the bandana and I just
Okay,
closed
and it was in that top drawer. So when you saw him walk to that dresser and go through that, did you see him going through the top drawer?
Yeah, but I didn't even think that, because the door was slightly closed, as I don't know if my mom said it or not, but he tried to close the door behind him.
Well,
so
let
that-
me mention this real quick because you are saying a lot about what your mom said. I want you to just tell me what you specifically remember.
Okay.
Okay. So if you don't remember something, just tell me you don't remember, or you don't know.
Alright, so I was just following behind him,
Mhm.
and then my mom was trying to get me to like not follow behind him anymore.
How was she doing that?
She like grabbed me and was like,
From behind or from?
yeah, because she was following behind me,
Yes.
and I was like, and I just turned around and I was like, Mom, I got this. I just want him to talk to me.
Okay.
And then she just was like, okay. And I turned around and kept walking to the door.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I like opened the door a little bit.
It was on. Okay. So when when you're walking towards the door, can you demonstrate with this door?
Okay,
If
so
you remember.
this is the kitchen dining room
Uh-huh.
door. And that's the room door
Right.
there.
This is the room.
But it's a
door.
little bit farther away.
Okay. Sure.
So imagine the room door is like what that door is. And I was like back here where the
Okay.
kitchen door is. I'm just walking. I'm like storming the I was saying.
Okay. What I'm talking about is imagine this is the
Room door.
the room door. How close is it? Like this. Okay.
And I'm
So
walking
you-
from this
I
direction,
gotcha.
right?
So you can
So I
see.
can see
Yes.
the dresser still right there.
I got you.
And I see him going through the dresser.
Okay. But
And
you
that's-
at that point you didn't think he was grabbing the gun. You
At
just.
that point, I don't even think he would grab a gun like his own son.
Okay.
So I thought, I didn't even know what he was doing, but
Okay. So you walk through the door, or you're at the door. You open the door. And
I'm
you're-
at the door and then I opened it because I was trying to talk to him. I didn't really open it because I didn't have to use my hand because it was still cracked a little bit.
Yeah.
So I like just creeped through it.
Okay.
And then he turns around and just points it in my face.
When he points it in your face, do you remember how he was holding it? What arm he was using, or what side?
Because he was like, get the fuck out of my house.
Okay.
And then I tried to dodge it because I didn't even know what he was going to do with the gun. So like,
So when he's holding the gun against your head,
I
the
go
gun
like-
is on that side of your
yeah,
head?
it's like,
Is
no,
it-
it's like right here.
It's in the front of your forehead.
And I go like this.
Okay.
And that's when I feel it just go off.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that I was shot yet until
Really?
I came off the ground and I saw blood on my hands. I was
Yeah.
like, Mom, you shot me.
Yeah.
And then I heard another gunshot go off.
Real
I
quick,
don't
I'm
know
gonna
where that is.
slow you down. I'm sorry. So,
Mhm.
so you turn. he shoots, what's the immediate thing that happens? You fall down,
It hits me, and I go like this,
Okay.
and I just fall to the ground.
to the floor in the bedroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Because, you know, where they was doing the fingerprints, and that's where all the gunshot residue was at.
Okay.
So when I fall down, I just get back up, because I was still my adrenaline was
Of
rushing.
course, yeah, of course.
So I got up.
So when did he shoot the second shot?
I guess when I went to the ground, that's when I heard it. I don't
Okay.
know where it went. But
Okay.
when my mom was telling me the story, she said it went between my legs. Because when we went back to the house, there's like a big old hole
Yeah.
in the wood floor.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Okay, so you're on the floor, and then at that point, you still hadn't realized you were shot?
I did actually.
did, 'cause
it
you-
was, I saw the blood in
Yeah.
my hands, and I got up, and they started rushing even more, and I was like, Mom, you shot me.
Yeah.
And she was like, I know. And I tried to run out the door,
Out
but
the bedroom door?
out the bedroom door, but he was still standing there.
He was standing in the doorway?
Yeah, and he
Okay.
pointed the gun at me again and was like, get the fuck out of the house. And
Wow.
I just started running to my room, grabbed my phone, grabbed the
How
top.
were you able to run to your room with him standing in the doorway?
Well, my mom, she was like bridging the gap between us. So my dad was still there, but my mom was like in front
So
of
your
us.
mom came between you again?
Yeah, and when she did that, like it gave me room to squeeze by, and I just squeezed by, and
So
I just took off
let me
running.
make sure I'm hearing you right. You get up
Mhm.
off the floor and you're like, holy crap, I've just been shot. He points the gun at you a second time and says, get the fuck out of my house. That's when mom comes between you and that's when you're able to get out.
No, he actually reaches over my mom and was like, get the fuck out of my house.
Was he already pointing the gun at you when your mom got between you?
I don't believe so, because, I mean, I don't really remember
Of
that
course,
part.
yeah, if you don't remember.
Because
it's
when I got up, I was like, my eyes were closed because I was
Yeah.
trying to just alleviate the pain.
Yeah.
And then I saw him again and I heard, get the fuck out of my house. And
Okay.
I saw the gun in my face again.
When the gun was in your face the second time, was it on the side? Was it?
It was like, he pointed it like this. And it was
Okay.
like right here. And I just took off running.
Okay, and he
Yeah.
hadn't fired any third shots that you know. So he had pointed the gun over your mom
Mm-hmm.
to point it at you. We don't think that he
wouldn't
was
shoot
pointing
my
it and
mom.
then, okay.
He wouldn't
So,
shoot
but before she came between the two of you, he was not already pointing. He waited until she got between you and then actually pointed over her at you and said, get the fuck out of my house. Okay. So at that point, you take off. What happens next?
I take off, she was like, go run out the house, run out the house. I was like, I gotta get my phone, I grabbed my phone. She was like, get a towel. I opened the utility room where all that blood is at,
Yeah.
and I grabbed the towel. And if y'all was probably there and y'all took pictures, there was probably like 3 towels on the floor. There was a towel, a washcloth, and another washcloth on the floor. And that all fell out when I pulled the towel out.
Okay.
And I ran out the garage, opened the garage, and ran out the front door, and I like just sat on the ground shaking. I was like, Mom,
Yeah.
because my mom ran behind me. She was
Sure.
like, I was like, Mom, you shot me. You really shot me.
Yeah.
And the sheriff was already waiting, because I guess he heard the gunshot, so he decided not to come all the way down. But he
Okay.
was waiting already because he had already called the sheriff's
Right.
office to try to get me out the house.
Okay.
So
So at any point, was there a physical challenge between you two where,
Mhm.
other than him basically swinging and missing, did you have you never tried to challenge him? Did you threaten him?
it wasn't a threat. It was more like I said, what would I say? I said, I think I wrote it in the paper, but I was like, if I didn't want you to be here right now, you wouldn't have to be here right now, because 1996, 2004, 2009, 2014, he locked himself in the room with my sister in 1996. I wasn't born yet, so I really can't tell that story. 2004, he threw my mom out the house when I was trying to eat food in the room because he kept coming back and forth, and my mom called him stupid because he was coming back and forth when she was trying to sleep and she had to work that night. When I was 9 years old, he whipped me. He tried to whip me with the golf club rubber end. I ran out the house, ran away.
Yeah.
That front road, I was just taking off down that road, and this like white couple in the truck, they saw me and they called the police and all that stuff, and they showed up. And ever since then, like, I really didn't have a good relationship with my dad.
In 2000, that was 2004?
2009.
2009,
I
I'm
was
sorry.
9 years old, And then 2014, we got in a fight at my lamplighter induction because he got mad about me asking my mom to hold my induction stuff. And he got in a fight with me there, and I like threw him. At that moment, he thought I was stronger than him because I like threw him into the bushes because he like tried to pull me back by my shoulder, and I threw him into the bushes, and it was just pushing him to the ground, and then the Omegas just separated me.
Okay.
And they tried to get me to say, well, I wasn't sorry.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
And ever since then, like, he stopped going to church. We didn't have a good relationship. He tried to get back in my, like, 12th grade year. And
what year was that? I'm sorry. Do you remember?
2016. I
Okay.
graduated.
And
So it was 2016, 2016.
okay. And then 2016, you tried to get back in your life in your good graces, and what happened?
I was just going along with it. 'Cause,
Okay.
I mean, I was still his son at the end of the day,
Sure.
and he still loved my mom, so I was just going along with it. But like, if you like go and talk to like my other family members, and you probably see pictures of me and him together, and then you see pictures of me and just my cousins, or me and just other family. I have like a huge smile. Like, I love to smile.
Yeah.
But when he gets in the pictures, like, I wouldn't really show my smile. So like, I think I have that picture on my phone. Alright. So in this picture, right, I'm smiling next to my granddad. Dad's already back there. I'm smiling really big.
Yeah.
Face.
Yeah.
It's like,
Wow. Yeah, it's obvious. Yeah.
so
So what was the event that made you on bad terms again? If he was trying to get back into your good graces in 2016, what made you, did you even get to the point?
I don't even know what made him snap.
Yeah, like
It's
what
over
led up
olive
to
oil.
this? Right.
As you can see, like, nothing really happened. Like, it was over olive oil, and me feeding my dog my olive oil, but it was in his house, and he didn't like the fact that I was feeding my dog my olive oil in his house, and that he didn't have control over my dog. He didn't have that. My dog don't listen to me. Like,
Okay.
if I was able to bring my dog into his testimony, she would go ham at him.
She was growling at us even because she's
Cause
not in an
she was
aggressive way. She was terrified.
Like, even now, like, when it comes to me, I have to say they're good.
Wow.
Like, before I didn't used to have to do that.
Wow.
Like, I didn't have to do any of that type of stuff. But
Was your dog? Do you know where your dog was when this happened?
she was right behind me when I got shot.
She was in the bedroom with you.
Yeah, like,
Wow.
when my mom was behind me and Lila was right behind my mom as we walking through the door. Ever since then.
Wow.
But everybody's been telling me the stories about how he didn't mean to shoot off the second shot, or he didn't even realize that he got the gun and stuff like that. But the moment is, like, you met me at the door with the gun. It's not like I walked into your room and met you at the dresser and I charged at you and tried to punch you in the face or tackle you to the ground. Because I did wrestling, taekwondo, karate, boxing,
And he knows that.
mixed martial arts. And I know how to shoot guns because I hunt.
Okay.
So, like, that's why he's trying to say it's self-defense. I didn't touch him.
What makes you think he's trying to say self-defense?
Because he knows what I can do.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, all
But
right.
I haven't done nothing. I didn't even try to touch him.
Yeah.
I didn't even try to push him. I didn't even try to kick at him. All I did was come at him and was like, how am I being belligerent or
Right, just to
threatening
talk.
you? Yeah. So
When you came in and you kind of sidestepped into the door, was he walking toward you or was he already at?
he was already at the door.
Okay.
So that's why it's so confusing. Like, you had already had the gun and you met us at the door. So even if I was trying to get out the house and get my stuff and get my dog and all of that, who's to say that you just don't meet me in my room with the gun? Who's to say that you don't meet me at the door with my gun? Who's to say you don't try to meet me at my car with the gun?
Okay. Has he tried to have any contact with you since this incident?
Yeah,
Okay.
stupid.
Okay.
I'll call you so fast.
Good.
Like,
Okay.
Mama.
Good. Good. All right. Good. Do you know?
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
His phone's not saved. I mean, his phone number's not saved in my phone.
Okay. All right. Do you know if he's tried to contact your mom at all? You may not know that. Or anybody
probably
else?
through third parties, but
Okay.
yeah.
Any other family that's close to you? Like, has he tried to?
Yeah, my sister, because she's not.
She's not involved in
Yeah,
this,
she's
right?
not. She's not involved with it. So
Okay. Have you been back to your house?
yeah,
What do you?
I saw him in
Yeah.
blood, and I saw.
What do you think?
It actually, it didn't affect me as bad as I thought it would.
Okay.
But like, before I used to be like, I'm not talking to therapists, I'm not talking to counselor, all that stuff. But like,
This
it
is-
becomes easier to talk.
Yeah, this is pretty serious.
Yeah.
This is pretty legit. Yeah. When he was holding the gun to your face before he fired it, what were you thinking?
This man already got a gun in my face.
Did you?
Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even think. As
Really?
soon as I saw the gun in my face, I tried to move.
It was like an instinct?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
you
just
didn't
tried
even
to
really
move.
have time. It was just like, oh shit, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
Okay. Alright.
And when my mom was like, I didn't even know that the bullet was still in my cheek.
Oh, it was?
I haven't even seen the pictures of what it originally, I don't even know what I looked like before my surgery.
Did
or
they
anything.
pull a bullet out? Do you know? Or
I
okay.
think so, because she said that the bullet was still in there when I got to Shan.
Holy cow.
But they said I was doped up and
Yeah.
I had the tube in already to help me breathe. So
Okay. Do you, are you able to recall any of your the medical issues that you've suffered as a result of this event? Like, did they tell you, what kind of therapy you're looking at?
yeah, I have to get a lot of reconstruction in my mouth.
Sure.
Tracheotomy, yeah.
Mhm.
And then I have to get a feeding tube put in.
Okay. And I heard that came out recently. Did they fix that?
Yeah,
Okay, good deal.
but I have one in my nose. They took that out, and that's when they put this one in.
Okay.
I'm going through physical therapy, occupational therapy,
Okay.
every 2 times a week,
Okay.
for like the next, I think 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay. Are you able to, did they tell you when you're able to eat solid foods? Or are you able to? Or?
I can't right now, but I have a swallow test.
Okay.
I think January 28th or February 6th, one or the other. If my mom can't switch to have my swallow test February 6th, change to 28th also, then I have to go February 6th for a swallow test.
Okay.
But
Do you know how many teeth are missing? Did they tell you?
basically the whole right side besides my back molar.
So your very back molar is still, is it intact?
Mhm.
Okay, but all these other teeth are gone. Okay. Did you have to have your jaw wired shut or anything like that during this
Not
time?
yet.
Okay.
I hope I don't have
Yeah, I hope so too. God, that would suck. Anything else you can think of? Anything else relevant? Anything that...
I mean, relevance would be more of, it will be incriminating to him because, like, of what he's done in the past.
In the
like,
past, yeah, okay. Let me ask you this.
And I know I've done things in the past that if I have to testify, it's going to come up.
Okay, all right. Regarding just this incident, though, did you suspect before he started walking into the room that he was capable of doing this? Has he ever threatened to shoot you in the past? Do you have any idea what might have triggered this or what might have caused him to react this way? Okay, all right.
Only the fact that he knows he can't beat me in the fight. That's the only thing. Because, I mean, he can't beat me in the fight because I fought people bigger than him,
Okay.
older than him, and younger than him. So, like, that's things he's already known. That's why he's trying to say it's self-defense. Because if you go to my background history, you'll be like, oh yeah, he knows some things of protecting himself.
Okay. All right. Sit tight for me just a moment. Okay. Are you still good? Do you need your
Yeah,
restroom
sure.
or anything? Okay. All right. Okay, so a couple more clarifications. Your teeth on your, is it your teeth on your bottom jaw or top and bottom?
Just bottom.
Just the bottom. Are any of your top teeth also damaged? Okay. Are any pieces of your tongue missing? They are. Okay. All right. There was a, let me ask you this. When you fell down on the floor, if this is the bed, you were like,
Oh, this is the front of the bed?
if this is the foot of the bed,
Yeah,
and this
I
is
was
like a
right
little
here.
entertainment center, you're over on this, like in this
Oh,
corner.
no, you said this is the entertainment
Yeah.
center? I was like in between
Yes.
the bed and the entertainment center.
Okay, so let's say you're shot here,
And I like fell over
you fell over where?
entertainment center, in front of the
In front of the entertainment center, okay.
Because he met me at the door,
Mhm.
but I guess like when he met me, I tried to like push him because he had a gun in my face.
What, describe that to me.
I don't even remember that part because I don't remember how my mom said that I was in the room door.
Tell me what you remember.
I thought I was in the dining. I thought I was in the like in the where the carpet is.
In the hallway?
Yeah, I thought I was in the hallway, but I was.
Tell me what
actually in-
you remember.
Yeah, I thought when he shot me, I fell out of the room and into, but when he shot me, I fell into the room.
Is that what you remember?
Yeah,
Okay, so
because
you,
there was no carpet under me.
right,
Yeah.
okay,
It
okay.
was horrible. I remember that much.
Okay, okay, so you fall into the bedroom. When you get up, where are you standing? Let me draw this out. So this is the bed, like this is the door you go into the room,
Mhm.
right? This is the bed, this is the dresser. And then, is there another piece of furniture right here?
Yeah, that's my mom's nightstand.
Nightstand, right. And then the entertainment center is like here.
Mhm.
Okay. Tell me, when you fall down, where do you fall down at?
He meets me like right here,
Mm-hmm.
so I fall like.
Okay. And then when you stand up, you go that way. Okay. And then do you go back out this door? Do you walk over to this side at any time? What did you do over there?
Nothing. It was hurting. So I was
Okay.
like trying to breathe it off, and I like walked over there, and I was like, oh.
Why did you walk over here?
I had no.
You were just moving?
Yeah.
You just had to
I
go?
just had to start moving because
Yeah.
it was hurting.
Yeah, okay.
And then as soon as my mom was like, go get a towel, get out the house, get out the house. I like just went out. And then
Here.
as soon as I go back this way
Yes.
he meets me again over my mom and
So-
says, get the fuck out my house.
Okay, so there's another door here,
That's
the closet.
a closet.
Yes.
So the closet's right here,
Yes.
and then there's a bathroom door right here.
Okay. Did you go
So
into that area?
I think I was about to run through the bathroom door, but
Okay.
I didn't. So
Okay.
I just came back out.
And then when you turned and came back out,
That's where he met me
he
again
met you again.
with the gun over my mom.
Okay. And then so he met you there. Your mom got between you. He pulling the gun at you over mom,
And then I just took off.
and then you took off to this side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
took outside. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
And then you go this way to my room.
Yes. And then you went to your room to get
My
the
phone.
towels.
And
Or your
then,
phone, yeah.
and then right here
Mhm.
is the cabinet
Yes.
or the
The
door. The,
linen closet.
Yeah, the
basically,
linen
yeah.
closet.
Mhm.
So I get my phone from my bed. That's where all the blood is in my room.
Yes.
And I come to the linen closet, get all that, and I
Go out
start
the garage.
running out the kitchen to
Gotcha.
the garage.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie. Drawing this made me remember how I went back this way. Because as soon as I got up, I was like this. I can't lay off it.
No, you're okay.
I was like this. And I just started walking it off.
This way, towards the closet,
Yeah, towards the dresser.
towards the dresser.
And I started walking it off. And I reached up. And I was like,
What were you reaching for? Just like holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay. So you reached up and you were like, oh my god, and then
I'm not gonna lie though. He has hella samurai swords
yeah.
on top of his dresser.
Okay.
So at first I thought, if anything, I didn't think he would shoot me.
Okay.
I would think he would grab them things first. Because I didn't even know why he had them. They were like just decorations.
Okay.
But
Okay.
he had like 3 samurai swords, a short one, a medium one, and a really, really long one.
Okay. All right.
And
So,
then next to that, on the other side, on this side of the dresser,
mhm.
there's a bat and like some type of stick.
and did he ever
And then-
grab any of those?
He went straight there.
Okay. And then, so you get up, you
That's
run
why.
this
That's
way.
why I'm really saying like, how do you accidentally shoot me when there's a bat, samurai swords, and stick right here?
Okay. And so you
And
run
you
over
still
here.
got this, and you're ex-marine.
Okay.
That's
So
what it is.
you run over here, and then you don't run through this. Is there an exit this
Yeah.
way?
So right here, this is the bathroom door. So the bathroom door leads to his office,
And then does
and
this?
then the office leads to another door,
Uh-huh.
and that door leads to the living room.
Okay, so it was possible to exit that
Yeah.
way. So what made you turn back around?
That was the longest way in the world.
Huh?
That's the longest possible
That's the
way.
long. So you're trying to get out quickly.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because I looked at it, I was like, I gotta go through.
All these
3
rooms.
doors.
Yeah. Whereas you could just come out through the
Yeah,
hallway
right
and there's
here.
the living room right there. Gotcha. Okay. After you went through the living room and went out, what did he do anything? Did you hear him say anything?
I don't even know. My mom ran out the house and she tried to go back. I was like, I said, get my dog, get my dog, get my dog. And then she was like, you already locked the door. I was like,
He locked you outside.
yeah.
Okay.
And my mom. And my mom ran out with me.
Okay. Why did they have to put in a trach tube?
Because by the time I got to the ER, they said that I was starting to aspirate. So
Oh my God.
it was starting, I couldn't really breathe anymore.
Okay.
So I was asking them questions, but it was coming off like,
Oh, yeah.
and it was like, all right, it's time to quit.
Okay.
That's the last thing I remember him saying to me.
Really? Okay.
Okay.
When you woke up, what did you remember?
My girlfriend was there, my mom was there, and my auntie Sandy.
Okay.
That's the last thing I remember is waking up at Shan. But they told me that I was awake going to Shan and all that stuff, but I wasn't awake. Like I was under a whole bunch of pain medicine,
Okay, so you
but
don't
my
remember.
eyes were still open.
Yeah.
So I don't remember none of
That's
that.
okay. That's probably for the better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How is your pain now these days?
A lot better.
Yeah. Better? Good. Good.
Even when it comes to like, when I got off the oxygen, I was like,
Yeah.
but the Tylenol, that helps a lot. Like, if you would have saw me Monday and you see me now, you was like, that inflammation in the Tylenol works a lot.
Great. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. All right. Let me think. I think that's everything. Do you know how much, did they tell you like a percentage of your tongue that you've lost? Okay.
They didn't really tell me anything when it comes to mouth stuff yet. They said they're gonna wait till I come back to get all this stuff and
Yeah.
this stuff fixed.
And they don't know when that's gonna be, this is based on your swallow test. Okay. I think that's everything I have for right now. I do need to talk to your mom again, just to ask her if she remembers anything that she maybe forgot the initial time we talked to her. But I do want to keep y'all separate, so we keep the stories separate. So if it's okay, do you mind staying in here while I talk to her? Is that okay? Okay. All right. Do you need to use the restroom? Need to? Okay. All right. I'll be back.
Or actually, I can talk to him in here. Hi, sweetheart. Did Detective Shaw tell you I was coming to talk to you? No, I'm Lois McCorvey.
Alright, take the last kid.
Yes. So I have some forms just for you to sign, and it's so your medical bills, and then if you want counseling, could be paid for. Okay, and it's if you don't want it now, that's fine. But let's go ahead and fill out the forms in case you're like, yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? And your mom told me you work as well. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna check that, and maybe they might pay for any wages that you lost. Did you lose any?
I haven't been able to work for like, I don't know how.
Okay. But you was working up until this time, right?
I was
Okay.
actually supposed to go to work the next day.
Oh no, where did you work?
PetSmart. I'm on leave right now though.
Okay. So this information is, you put your social security number. You know that?
Mhm.
Okay, so you write your social security number there. And even if you didn't want to, you could, okay, that's fine. Your email. This if you want them to contact you by email or call you. Telephone number. And do you have an alternate phone number? Okay, that's fine. Were you disabled before? Okay. Here you put, yes. So like your supervisor's name, the name of your company and business, their number, whatever you can remember. If not, they will ask you again.
I don't remember his last name, but I know his first.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever your mom could even if you don't know exact address, like if is it on Capitol Circle or, so you could put Capitol Circle, Tallahassee, Florida.
Well,
Okay. The power of the phone. Okay. I think that would be for dependents. So since you're filling out this application, you don't have to fill out that section, but put your capital health plan information there. Because with this is whatever your primary insurance don't accept, they would do secondary. So are you a Prince Hall Mason or I'm an Eastern Star, so
Okay.
you know, some are at Prince Hall. They're Freemasons?
International.
Internet, okay.
Just put CHP or well,
Put Capital Health Plan. This is the number your mom put for the policy number.
that's the member ID.
Yes. Mhm.
Whose phone?
There's a number on the back.
Which one?
Let me see.
The member and provider service.
Or, yeah, provider. Yeah, yeah. It should be the same address as what your mom has. You notice y'all write just alike? You notice you and your mom write just alike?
No, I didn't look at that first.
And this part is just the information from the report. And then this part is, do you want it to be confidential or not? It will probably be confidential, but you can always go ahead and check it. And then you just print and sign there. And today's the 16th. Okay, so I gave your mom a folder of resources, and one of them is like 211. So if you needed to talk to somebody, who would you talk to? Who would be the first person you go talk to?
My girlfriend. Or
Okay,
my mom.
okay,
Or my grandma.
okay. I'm just making sure you have a system.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're gonna harm yourself or harm somebody else, and you don't want to talk to those people, you can always call 211. They have 24 hours, they have counselors there. It's anonymous. You can talk to them about anything, and they'll help you through it. If your mom got to a point where she felt like she wanted to harm herself or harm anybody else, dial 911. That'd be your first call. But you have a system of people that you can go to. Make sure you go to those people and you talk to them when you need to. And then if you feel like you need counseling, I gave her a list of some counselors. Another place you can call is your insurance company, and they can give you a list of counselors, and talk to them. They'll help you work things out. They ain't gonna tell you what to do, but they'll help you work through some things. 211 is also good, like if you just have questions about help with paying utility bills, or help with, I know you're not at this point, but if you need a daycare, they will tell you who's good or who you can
Where to
use.
go to.
Right. So those are a list of things in there, in case you need. My number's also in there in case like, okay, I don't know who to call or what to do next. You can always call my number and I can direct you to where to go. Do you have any questions? No? How are you doing?
Better.
Better? Okay. You have your moments?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's fine, you know. This is the whole change in life for you and your family. So that's fine. But if it comes to a point where you're like, I'm not getting any better, I'm not feeling any better, and not every day is going to be a feel-good day, but if it becomes more than one day or it keeps going on and on, then reach out to somebody. And then if they don't make you or help you to feel better or help you to give you options on how to feel better, reach out to somebody else. Just keep using your line of support. Okay. Do you feel safe? Okay.
I have to cover this every time you talk. That's why sometimes.
Oh, that's fine. I have a son close to your age, and that's how he talks. I was like, would you learn sign language now? So were you more vocal or were you more hands? Okay, so that's fine.
I can talk when I have to, but
Yeah.
I use my hands a lot.
Yeah. And when did y'all have meeting again? Did y'all have meeting for the month already, or?
I wasn't able to go.
Go. Okay. Okay. So, and then after that, are you gonna go on to? Like my dad he's passed, but he was a Shriner.
I'm a senior deacon in the Lodge right now. I'm
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. Do you know Pierre Rutledge? That's my brother.
Okay.
Not biological,
Yeah, I know
but
what you mean.
that's my brother. That's my family. So if there's anything that I can help you with, don't hesitate to call. Because we are brothers and sisters.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Okay. So you have a choice. You can come sit in my boring office, or you can go sit down front in their boring space. Where do you want to go?
I can't say it.
I can check. See. And then I'm gonna make you a copy of this, so you'll have a copy as well. Okay.
Okay.
So this is a copy for you, and then I'm gonna fax it. Okay? You're welcome. Take care.
Where's the bathroom?
I'll show you. Okay, so when they're done, they'll come get you. Okay?
Hey, still kicking in here. Sorry, we're all done. So whenever you are, if you're ready, we are, you don't have any other details or anything? I'm sure you're about done with talking about all this stuff.